What's up, Solow Sportsters? In this video, we're talking about one of the longest standing rackets on the market. It is the Pro Staff. We're at version 14 in the Wilson Pro Staff 97. We're going to tell you all about it, so check it out. The Wilson Pro Staff 97 version 14 maintains its iconic specs from previous generations with a head size of 97 square inches, an unstrung weight of 315 grams, which equals 11.1 ounces, a swing weight of 332, putting the balance point at the 12.6 inch mark, making it 6 points head light. It is a standard 27 inches long with a constant flat beam of 21.5 millimeters. It has a firm stiffness of 66, an open string pattern of 16 mains and 19 crosses. It comes with the Wilson Pro Performance grip, and it is in a matte, color-shifting brown cosmetic. From the baseline, this Federer-endorsed racket plays unbelievable with, you guessed it, all the Federer signature shots. My forehand felt connected like the racket was an extension of my arm. I could drive through the ball for piercing depth, whip quick for angles, and even roll for heavy spin. My backhand was spinnier than normal and very much preferred my slice and one-hander to the two-handed shots. My return of serve felt effortless as the racket was ridiculously maneuverable with all the weight in the handle on this small racket head brown beast. The Wilson Pro Staff line has notoriously been streamlined with very little need for tech in the frame. The paint job updates with a color-shifting brown that in the light changes from tan to dark brown and a gorgeous matte finish. Minimalistic tech featured in this racket includes braided 45 construction that arranges double braided fibers at 45-degree angles to increase stability and pocketing. Continuing technology is the string mapping and raising the sweet spot in a more dense string pattern at that location. The ergonomic end cap of having more of an edge, which I actually prefer to the other Wilson butt cap, and the latest paradigm bending where the carbon fiber construction optimizes the hoop and shaft, bending for flexibility without the loss of power or shot plow through. This racket was made for slices, and not just any slice, but with the Pro Staff, you can cut through the ball with buttery smooth ease. You can even knife low bouncing cuts. The heft can float effortless frisbee-like slices that float all the way to the baseline. You have the option of both the slow defensive regrouping slice as well as a low clearance offensive slice. Certainly a great shot for any singles player. I really enjoyed this racket in point play. Despite being heavier than what most players need, you don't feel it when you're swinging it out on court. Only after hours of play will your shoulder remind you. I felt fully in control of all points, controlling tempo with massive runaround forehands and then slower slices. You can prolong points picking corners from the baseline or end the point quickly rushing the net. Once you get through the acclimation period of this frame and miss hits, you can be delighted in creating variety and borderline magic with this stick. You can't review the Pro Staff without mentioning the exquisite play at net. Every height, spin, angle, power, placement, and more is fully accessible at your fingertips with this frame. The popularity of this frame goes beyond the pro player endorsements, as it's a perfect choice for the baseline without any detriment to net play. The balance allows you to sense the ball on your strings and pocket smoothly under control with every volley. It is stable, even against your opponent's biggest shots, maneuverable and quick despite the very heavy weight. In a time where players seem to never cross over the baseline and hang back with long rallies, Pro Staff players' eyes widen with every opportunity to close into the net. This racket had high scores in our Solow Sports graded review, and that should really come as no surprise, as the previous generation scored high as well. If you're interested in the review of the previous 97 v14, there's a link in the description. The ideal player for this racket is a 4.5 or higher rated player with classic grip styles from continental to eastern, an all-court game with an emphasis on serve and net play, and definitely one-handers are preferred. This model is the third heaviest variation in the Pro Staff lineup, with the lightest variation as the 97 UL, followed by the mid-weight variation of the 97L. There is no standard weight offering in this family, but then there is this heavy model of the 97, and finally the heaviest retail production racket on the market, the RF 97, which almost has no use other than tour play. The racket has always been in a league of its own, but similar rackets include the Babolat Pure Strike VS, Yonex V-Core Pro 97H, Dunlop CX 200 Tour 16x19, or Head Prestige Tour. If you have not upgraded your racket in a while and fit the classic game style described in this video, then this chocolatey weapon is calling your name for your long-awaited racket update. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. We have new videos coming every week, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you need assistance with your equipment, we are the guys to help you out, so let us know in the comments below and we've got you covered.